go. Oh, Why do you think the Pope granted the annulment?
Of course he would. I've helped him so much. Not only have I released a pamphlet denouncing that rebel Martin Luther, I've also kept the entire country of England Roman Catholic. More people who are Roman Catholic means more money to the Pope. Obviously he'll do anything for me. After all, I'm the defender of the faith.
I'm so excited to marry Henry. Now that Arthur's dead, I can finally fulfill my lifelong dream of having children. I would love to be the mother of the heir to England's throne.
Do you, Catherine, take Henry to be your lawfully wedded husband?
I do.
Do you, Henry, take Catherine to be your lawfully wedded wife?
I do.
Then, by the power vested in me by the Church of England, I now pronounce you man and wife.
Baby, I named her Mary. Why can Mary do that? Do you, Anne Boleyn, take Henry as your lawfully wedded husband?
I do.
And do you, Henry, take Anne Boleyn as your lawfully wedded wife?
I do.
Then by the power vested in me, I now pronounce you husband and wife.
Where's the boy you promised me?
It was actually a girl. I named her Elizabeth.
What? I want to divorce my wife, Catherine of Aragon, Pope.
Sorry, I cannot do because Catherine's nephew will get very mad and I cannot annul the marriage.
After what of all I've done for you? You can't do that?
No, I cannot. Oh.
I need a male heir. I need a male heir. Right now. Of course I needed to leave the church. The Pope refused to grant the annulment and I had to divorce Catherine because I need to have a male heir. Plus, now I'm the head of the church and now I get money. 1, 2, don't stop it. Oh crap, 3.
I'm so excited to marry Henry. All the astronomers have told me that it's going to be a boy, and I can't wait for Henry to know that I am the mother of his male heir. And I'm very excited about being queen.
My son.
You are now King of England.
Why'd you make me marry Anne of Cleves?
Oh, I think the portrait master lied. I thought she was pretty.
I thought she didn't look pretty at all. I want a divorce.
Yes, my lord.
Okay.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I was like... I said
Wait, what do you want me to do? I don't have to say anything, right? Nikki, you seem to really want to do this.
I should have. No, but you're like smaller than me. Like, I don't think I would believe.
Yeah, you would.
No, I wouldn't.
Like,
That's
not
a
that.
lie.
What do you want me to do?
Just be like,
Wait, what is this for?
you're just like showing off in a please.
Okay, I'm ready.
Don't look at me.
Wait, what?
Go.
Okay. This is awkward. No, I'm really bad at acting. I'm sorry.
Holy mother of God. Everyone thinks it's Derek. Just pretend you're
Yeah,
Derek.
they can totally tell it's me. Okay, fine. I'm ready, kind of.
Has it been on the whole time?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know what to do. What do you want me to
Just
do?
like, and you're like,
And like giggle.
yeah.
Okay, I'm ready.
Oh, you have to turn around. Okay, turn around and go like, like that.
What? Dude, this is so embarrassing.
Maybe I should.
Okay, I think we've gotten all we need.
What?
What?
No.
Okay, here, I'll do it. Okay, I'm ready.
Go.
Okay. Yay. Okay, I'm done.
Let's read a story. Let's see. Yes, this is a very good one. Once upon a time, in a land far, far away known as England, there was a little boy named Henry VIII. Henry was born on June 28, 1491, to Henry VII and his mother Elizabeth of York. Since his elder brother Arthur was first in line for the throne, it was unlikely that Henry was ever going to succeed to the throne. Therefore, he received an education to prepare for life in the church. When Arthur was 15, he died and left his wife Catherine of Aragon a widow. Henry's father wanted to make sure there was peace between England and Spain, suggested that Henry marry Catherine. In order to do this, Henry had to plead with the Pope to annul the marriage of Arthur and Catherine. Days after the marriage of Henry VIII and Catherine darn it, can you?
He's not Henry yet.
Darn it. 13 days after their marriage, on June 24th, 1509, Henry became Henry VIII, King of England. On February 18, 1516, Catherine of Aragon gave birth to Mary, the only surviving child that she bore, passed for Henry VIII. Darn it.
Did I say?
On February 18, 1516, Catherine gave birth to Mary, the only child that she bore that survived past infancy. After a few years passed, however, Henry became very worried that Catherine was not going to be able to produce a male heir. Also, he became attracted to a woman at court named Anne Boleyn. However, Boleyn refused to become his mistress, stating that she would only be with him if she was his queen. Now here's the interesting part. Not only was Henry enamored by Anne, but he was also convinced that Catherine was not going to be able to give him any more children. Therefore, he asked the Pope to help him get a divorce. Henry refused to give up. Behind the Pope's back, he asked Parliament to agree to his divorce from Catherine. After they consented, he sent Catherine back to Rome and married Anne Boleyn. Marrying Anne Boleyn severed all ties Henry had with the Roman Catholic Church. Therefore, he created his own church, the Anglican Church. Not only was he the leader of his church, he also received all the money that people paid to the church. Anne, like Catherine, had difficulty producing a male heir. On September 7, 1533, she gave birth to a daughter named Elizabeth. Like he had with Catherine, Henry soon became very frustrated with Anne for not being able to produce a male heir. After Anne miscarried another child, Henry decided that he was going to have to find another wife if he was going to be able to have a male heir. Anne was convicted of high treason, witchcraft and adultery when was executed on May 19, 1536. Since Henry was a grieving widower, he decided that a grace period was necessary before marrying again. Therefore, he immediately married his mistress, Jane Seymour. Jane soon became pregnant and gave Henry what he wanted so desperately, a male heir. However, he was not able to celebrate too much because Jane died from the complication of the birth. After the death of his beloved Jane, Thomas Cromwell, one of the king's advisers, had a suggestion for who he should marry next. Henry immediately annulled the marriage and married Catherine Howard, Anne Boleyn's cousin. However, when he found out that she had cheated on him, he charged her with adultery and had her beheaded. Henry married his last wife, Catherine Parr. Catherine improved his relationship with his children by bringing them back to the court. On January 27, 1547, Henry died on what would have been his father's 90th birthday. He was buried next to his third wife, Jane Seymour, the wife he considered his only real wife, because she was the only one who gave him a male heir. As we can see, Henry VIII was not at all a supporter of democracy. His Act of Supremacy, declared after he married Anne Boleyn, severed him from the Roman Catholic Church, and made him the superior sole ruler of England, its church and all of its people. By making sure that all of the proceeds of the new church would go directly to him and into his coffers, Henry created a new, stronger nobility that brought England closer to the idealistic absolute monarchy.
Midgets.
We're your kids. We're so silly. Can I wear your shoes this time? I need to have shoes.
I don't know if I... Is it okay if you wear shoes?
Sure.
I don't want to, like,
Okay, mark it.
Hi children, I'm dying.
No, please don't die.
Don't die, Father!
I will try not to.
I will miss you!
No, Henry. It would seem that Edward VI now has to be king.